Today on BladeHQ.com, we're taking a look at the Schrade Bolo Machete. Super large fixed blade. The overall length on it is 20 inches, and it does not fit completely in my screen. So you will get sections of this blade at a time, and then I'll give you some larger shots here to get an idea of how large this blade actually is. And if those shots don't do it for you, well, here's a tactical clothespin in comparison to the Schrade Bolo Machete. Maybe just the handle. There we go. All right. I feel like I've done due diligence in letting you know how big this is. But fairly large blade. Overall length is 20 inches. The blade length is 14 inches. Just a big honking blade. Kind of a, not quite a mirror finish, but very shiny look to it. The blade thickness is 0.15 of an inch. And it's solid. It's got this rubberized handle here. Just big and beefy. I mean, check out my hand on here. It doesn't really fit in that handle. So personally, this is just too big for my hands. But if you have big hands and you need a fixed blade, a big knife, this is the one for you. Check out that lanyard hole there. I think I would advise, if you're swinging something this big around, I'd throw a lanyard on there just to make sure you or nobody else gets hurt. So, Schrade Bolo, the weight on it is 1.6 pounds. So we're out of the ounce range into the pound range, which is actually going to be really great with this blade to have it heavier, because that's going to lend itself to more cutting power. Just more weight behind it is going to equate to a better experience using it. So, high carbon steel on it. And it's got a safety grip. Now, the first time I saw this one, I wanted to compare it to the Cold Steel Gurk, I don't know the pronunciation here, Gurk Kukri. And before you get grossed out, it comes from Cold Steel with a whole bunch of grease on it, and just for time's sake and laziness, in the name of laziness, I didn't clean it off. But I did want to show you the comparison anyway. It's just grease. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm going to stretch my arms out there and kind of give you a feel for these two knives together. The Kukri has much more of a kind of a scythe feel to it. A scythe? That's how you pronounce it. Scythe or scythe? Basically that thing you use to cut wheat. But size comparison, the Kukri is 17 inches overall. But both big blades. This one needs, if you buy this one, just clean it off with a paper towel. It'll be perfect. Or just go out and use it like a man. Let it clean itself off. Anyway, I wanted to show you that, just kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at here as far as size range goes. What else does it come with? We're going to have a couple extra shots for this as well. Nylon sheath right here. And the way you do it is it just opens up like this. One snap, two snaps, and drop this beast of a knife, 1.5 pounds. Just drop it right in there, and then just snap it closed. It's got this other snap on the handle to make sure it stays in place. Is it snap or Velcro? Nope, it's a Velcro and a snap. So anyway, that's going to stay in place for you. And then you've got this cool feature on here. You got your fire starter, little ferro rod, and a sharpener as well is included. Let me see if I can get this sharpener out. Pack them tight. Anyway, you got that sharpener that comes complementary with this blade. So if you're out in the field, that sort of thing, it's going to work well. Let me give you a couple other shots here so that you can kind of get an idea of what you're looking at. It's got the shoulder strap, and it's going to fit nicely over your shoulder, so you can roll with it that way. Roll with it on your back, on your side, that sort of thing. So pretty cool little blade. It runs in the $41.95 range, made in China by Schrade, and the place to buy it is BladeHQ.com.